For our next video, we're going to make limits. And what I mean by limits are the player will not be able to go outside of the arena that we have created. So if we're moving here, you notice that I can't move outside of these white boxes that we created. Okay, we're going to go back and forth between the code for our demonstration here and the tutorial that we're doing right now. So this is where we left off, and now we want to put in our limits right in here for our code. So we'll say for events, when we start level 1, we're going to put our whole script right in here that prevents us from going into this blue section. Right? For starters here, we're going to need to make two variables, and we're going to call it old x, meaning our old x position, and old y. All right, so old x and old y. When I receive start level 1, we're going to set our x position, or our old x I should say, to our x position, and we're going to set our old y to our y position. We'll have to find those x and y positions in our motion up here. Alright, now we're going to say forever, because we want this to happen all the time during gameplay. If our player is ever touching this blue on the outside, we want to actually go back to those old x and old y positions. All right, and finally, we want this to keep updating if we ever do touch the wall. So if we ever touch the wall, we want to update our positions so we can't go into that blue part of the screen. All right. Now this right here may be the only part of this that really makes sense to you right now. If we only have this, if we only have disengage our controls or stop moving when we touch this color, that would work for the first time, but the player would actually get stuck on that color and wouldn't be able to move because the controls are disengaged. This is a way to have you go back to a historical point before you hit the wall, so you don't actually, or so you're not actually able to go outside. Right? You can try it here at this point, and it should be working just like this. Right? I'm able to continue on while moving my player and not going outside of the walls.